Excuse me. I have a somewhat...
Whatever it is.
Thanks.
Wow.
Hey!
Well,
And I...
not at all. Even I.
Oh, good.
Oh well.
What's
That...
I remember. I remember everything.
Oh, how
Wonderful. My daughter,
in your
that's about,
old bag.
but not. I think raiding ships hits the nail right on the head. My daughter has my wholehearted support.
Yeah.
Of course. If you ask.
Wasn't...
Sounds rather sappy.
Do women dance too?
Terrible what happened to Shari. I'm thinking about...
You don't say.
Well, you know how it is. When nothing else helps, it's iron...
Do you mean...
If you... But do...
I don't feel quite right about this.
Bah, you haven't the slightest idea.
No, it's you who hasn't got the slightest idea. In your biz, all they do is shrivel up and raise a bunch of boring little bankers' children.
Is that so? And what would be wrong with that?
Oh, I'm getting such a warm feeling in my heart. So warm. Nice and warm.
I'm not going any closer than I need to. I'd have to be out of my mind.
It's all your fault.
Whose fault? You ought to pay your debts.
What the?
I have to tell you something.
I'm healed.
Oh, Shari, my love.
Long live old family recipes.
All right, if that's the way it's supposed to be,
Let's settle our disagreements.
for the time being.
But I want my cup back.
Your cup.
What a lovely end to this tale. I've still got to finish my ordeal and fight the doctor. I should go visit the high priest.
Very well done, Jack. Maybe a trifle unconventional, but that was to be expected. You are now ready.
Ready? For what?
Ready to finally confront your past. Ready to discover the origins of your deeply rooted fears that you must now overcome. And therefore, take this.
What is it?
An ancient potion able to unlock the secrets of your soul.
Ancient? Then it probably went bad years ago.
You imbecile. The recipe is ancient. I just brewed this potion in our distilling contraption, in compliance with Indian purity regulations.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You must seek out the right place. The place where the darkest depths of your soul reveal themselves to you. If you drink the potion in the wrong place, the effect on you shall merely be like drinking hard liquor. By the way, even if other people drank it, all it would cause is the usual hangover you get from guzzling liquor. From guzzling very high-proof liquor, mind you. Our trademark. It shall display its mysterious and, I might add, impressive effect only on you, and only when drunk in the right place.
Fair enough. I'm off.
Now go and unveil the secret that haunts your soul.
Oh, what's happening to me? I feel so small.
Can I go play, Murphy?
Sure, Jack. We'll pretend to be pirates again. You go on in.
Where's the King's son?
What do you want from him?
That is for the doctor to decide. There was an incident.
He's not here. And even if he were here, he'd disappear in a flash.
What?
He would look for an escape route. And I mean snappy.
I don't understand.
Fly the coop. He would fly the coop.
I always used to be scared of it. I like him a lot, too. Let's grab it. That could be important later on. Dad says I'm not allowed to open this until I'm older. My lasso. I always found that boring. I could have put all kinds of things inside, but I didn't. It's empty. Into the pocket you go. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. My favorite animal, except for the goldfish. It's rocking. For some reason, it doesn't work. Funny, it's not working. For some reason, it doesn't work. Nope, won't work. Nope, won't work. I always used to be scared of it. For some reason, it doesn't work. Nope, won't work. A great box. A present from Granny. It came in the mail. Good idea, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. Good idea, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. I'll take that along. For some reason, it doesn't work. Funny, it's not working. Funny, it's not working. For some reason, it doesn't work. Funny, it's not. I've always known how to open them. Really funny. Well, cool. They can be stacked on top of each other. For some reason, it doesn't work. I think I'm close. For some reason, it doesn't work. Funny, it's not working. Good idea, but unfortunately, funny, it's not working. For some reason, it doesn't work. I must get out of the window, but it's locked and way too high up. For some reason, it doesn't work. Nope, won't work. Nope, won't work. Funny, it's not working. Nope, won't work. I put the casket underneath the sharp-edged runner. Wow, my rocking horse has broken the casket apart. I finally got a pocket knife. Nope, won't work. Funny, it's not working. Funny, it's not working. Nope, won't work. There he is. Nope, won't work. Funny, it's not working. Nope, won't work. I'm not allowed to go out here. Murphy wants me to get away through the window. My favorite animal. Funny, it's not working. My favorite animal. Except for some reason it doesn't work. There's a cork sticking out of the end. It'll pop out when I pull the trigger. Funny, it's not working. For some reason it doesn't work. I've always known how to open them. For some reason funny, it's not working. For some reason it does. Good idea, but unfortunately it doesn't work. I can't read yet. Nope. Well, I always used to be scared. Mine! For some reason, it doesn't work. Nope. Won't work. The lasso is now hanging from the pacifier. Funny, it's not working. For some reason, it doesn't work. For some reason, it doesn't work. Nope, won't work. For some reason, nope, won't work. The lasso hangs from the pacifier, and the pacifier's in the gun. Nope, won't work. For some reason, nope, won't work. Nope, won't work. Funny, it's not working. Nope, won't work. For some reason, it doesn't work. For some reason, it doesn't work. Little building blocks. That was Dad's idea. Hello, Blinky. It's rocking. The lasso hangs from the pacifier, and the pacifier's in the gun. Funny, it's not working. Nope, won't work. I can't read yet. Nope, won't work. For some reason, it doesn't work. Nope. I've always known how to open them. For some reason, wow, there's a pocket knife inside. That is cool. For some reason, it doesn't work. Tucked away. Good idea, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. For some reason, it doesn't work. Nope, won't work. Funny, it's not working. Nope, won't work. For some reason, it doesn't work. For some reason, I could climb up now, but the window is still locked. For some reason, I could climb up now, but the window is still locked. Funny, it's not working. For some reason, it doesn't. Funny, it's not working. There's a peg missing here. I've attached the rod securely to the coat rack. I've attached the rod securely to the coat rack. I built a step. I'm going to be a great captain when I grow up. The ship hangs from the lasso hangs from the pacifier, and the pacifier is in the gun. Fly! I could climb out, but the ship is in my way. So, nope.
What? Oh my!
Jack said it was me who was on the wrong side. Am I really on the wrong side? Is the doctor an evil person? But he respects me. At last, someone who takes me seriously. I'll take a look around to see if there's any evidence to support Jack's accusations. Maybe I should start with that weird wardrobe in my room. That's too tight. A clay pigeon. That's too tight. A stone pedestal. Hale and hearty. I shouldn't use it without putting something under it. Water comes out of there. No, thank you. Not particularly thrilling. Not particularly thrilling. That won't work like that. That won't work like that. That doesn't seem to work. That won't work like that. Hale and hearty. What used to be a clay pigeon. A stone pedestal. I haven't met him yet. A picture showing the housekeeper. Spitting image. Doesn't look too friendly to me. It serves as a candle holder. Lovely decoration work. No dried up leaves. The Encyclopedia Botanica. I do like to play with fire, but this way all I'm going to do is burn my fingers. Flora and fauna of Tooth Island. A bag with various tools that a doctor would have with him, unfortunately locked shut. That won't work like that. That doesn't seem to work. Hey, gorilla! In that case, Miss Gristle would probably race here, a prospect I don't particularly look forward to at the moment. The door is unfortunately locked. The door is unfortunately locked. My bed, more or less no time to rest. I have to get to the bottom of a few mysteries. Cozy. Unimportant. Strange. The door seems to be locked from the inside. How's that possible? I have to find out more. Maybe someone can help me with this. That doesn't seem to work. Shucks, won't work. Shucks, won't work. Strange. The door seems to be locked from the inside. How's that possible? I have to find out more. Maybe someone can help me with this. Enough light and enough shadow. A solid instrument. That won't work like that. Shucks, won't work. That won't work like that. Shucks, won't work. That doesn't seem to work. The room is locked shut. The room is locked shut.
I really don't know why the doctor brought you here, but let me tell you one thing. If I ever catch you doing some kind of tomfoolery, or putting things where they don't belong, then you'll live to regret it. Believe me, I will show no mercy.
I'm the doctor's new right-hand gal. Which hand are you?
Just watch it, you whippersnapper. No matter which hand I choose, I will box your ears faster than you can blink an eye.
I can't open the left closet door. Can you help me?
No, the contents of that closet are not meant for your eyes. Don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you, you hear me?
So, where am I supposed to put my clothes?
There are plenty of other possibilities. Hands off the wardrobe!
What exactly is Dr. T planning?
In other words, if he hasn't told you, then I won't either.
Where's the doctor right now?
He's in the village, taking care of very, very important matters.
What exactly do you do here?
Isn't it obvious? I am the housekeeper here, who, well...
Keeps house?
Rather more the one who keeps this house intact, which is hard work in this hovel.
It's not surprising that a body gets a bit bitter around the edges.
Rancor is not but the bittersweet fruit of inside.
Wow, you sure can be poetic.
That, my dear, was no poetry. It was a threat.
I won't keep you any longer.
And don't you ever forget who the employee of the month is here.
The piece of wood is loose. I can't move it. That doesn't seem to work. That won't work like that. Shucks, won't work. Shucks, won't work. It is a bit dusty, but it should still be able to fulfill its purpose. Well cared for. A magnet, it attracts iron. A magnet, it attracts iron. I'm not leaving here until I know whether the doctor is double-crossing me or not. That doesn't seem to work. Shucks, won't work. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. That won't.
What is it now? Am I supposed to entertain you? Had I wished to become an entertainer, I would have joined the circus.
I won't keep you any longer.
And remember, you'll be in a pickle if you touch anything or make a mess.
A solid instrument. 2 delicate hands show the time, but it's wrong. Darn, Jack's knife has fallen to the bottom of the clock, but I have the hands. Shucks, won't work. Unlocked! Hey, how'd I do that? Somebody must have locked himself into the closet, and he wrote a message. Treachery and conspiracies. I can't take it any longer. I'd say something's completely out of whack here. Is the doctor double-crossing me? I hope this wasn't the previous tenant. I have to find out more. Preferably at the doctor's own office. It's not exactly the safest thing to do. Yuck! There's a skeleton in my closet, and the door was locked from the inside. That can only mean someone locked themselves in. Yuck! There's a skeleton in my closet, and the door was locked from the inside. That can only mean someone locked themselves in.
The key matter is taken care of. 2 little scoops of vanilla ice cream are mine.
Uh-oh! No! He's getting everything filthy again! I hate footprints! I must wipe them away! 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 Oh! I hate filth! And I hate that gorilla! In fact, I don't know which I hate more. Could be filthy gorillas.
Isn't it your job to do the cleaning here?
My job is to keep this dump shipshape. I'm in charge of everything, so to speak.
Are you in charge of doing the laundry, too?
I certainly do.
If that's the case, then wash my clothes.
They aren't dirty yet.
Are you also in charge of chilled beverages?
Certainly.
If that's the case, then bring me something cold to drink.
All we have is lemonade, and it's lukewarm.
Doesn't matter. I'd still like some.
As they say, you can lead a horse to water. All right, wait here. Here you go, your lemonade.
Things don't look good for me as long as that scarecrow is standing outside the door. Tasty lemonade and mud slush. Muddy feet. Hey, Garua!
Ugh, how I hate him! Footprints, footprints, and more footprints!
Ah, hello, Amanda. Good of you to come. But don't touch anything of value, all right?
Exciting, but not as thrilling as the safe. I hope it's not booby-trapped. Couldn't he just set that it's pointed toward the village? It's pointed toward the village. A classic globe, or isn't it?
Hands off my ouzo!
Not exactly my cup of tea. Nothing's happening. Locked. No chance without a key. Can't be opened.
Ah, Amanda!
What's all this about a skeleton in the closet?
Oh, that. You know how it is. These things can happen sometimes. At best, don't think any more about it. All mere relics of what once was. And above all, don't expect me to treat my allies badly. Ever. It was all a huge misunderstanding. You know how it is. One word leads to another, and suddenly someone's dead on the floor. When all is said and done, I am a very decent person at heart. Really.
What are you working on?
I need to adjust the coordinates of my monkey airships, so they hover precisely above the British fleet the moment it sails by Tooth Island. This will enable the monkeys to release the cocoons holding the plants that eat anything, right on target. In the aftermath, the British fleet will be annihilated, leaving me the most powerful man in the Empire. The Queen will grovel at my feet, begging to apologize.
A horrible plan.
Yes, I love dreadful schemes.
Are you the villain? Am I on the wrong side?
Of course I'm the villain, and you should be glad about it. You've made the right choice, because, as always, evil shall prevail. A glorious future lies ahead for the two of us. We might even be King and Queen of England one day, and ex-Queen Victoria, shall become our housemaid.
But only if we have separate bedrooms.
What a pity!
Is Jack dead?
I should certainly hope so. Even if my gorilla claims to have seen you-know-who recently near the old mountain lab.
Is that right? If it's true, that would be... bad.
However, every once in a while he has been mistaken.
Oh.
To him, human beings all look alike. Besides, it doesn't matter beans, because Jack has already provided us with Emerald 13. And in the end, that elixir has enabled me to create the plants that eat everything inside. They are now waiting to be sent on their first lethal mission.
Are you satisfied with my work?
What? Huh? Work? Yes, of course. You are certainly my best staff member, Agatha. Keep up the good work.
Amanda.
What?
My name's Amanda.
That's what I said, Amanda. I feel very close to you.
Thanks. See you later.
The British fleet shall soon lie off the coast of Tooth Island. A couple of figures are still missing for the exact positioning. Then it's showtime.
Definitely not.
Oh, I hate Phil! And I hate that gorilla! In fact, I don't know which I
think someone's been fooling around with a portrait gallery.
Heaven forbid! Was that the gorilla? But how could he have sneaked past this time? I must go and take a look. What? The gorilla? Ah! Oh! Where are the screws and the screwdriver gone off to? This is the last time that'll happen!
The bucket is empty. The bucket is full of water now. Cold, cold. I did a good job of that. Definitely not.
Oh, I hate Phil! And I hate that gorilla! In fact, I don't know which I hate more. Could be filthy gorillas.
I think someone's been fooling around with a portrait gallery.
Heaven forbid! Was that the gorilla? But how could he have sneaked past this time? I must go and take a look. I've had it! You dreadful beast! Don't you ever try that again! Exactly! And don't you dare get in my way again!
What is going on here? What exactly happened here?
I positively hate that gorilla, Doctor!
Horrible sounds. Something's wrong. That doesn't seem to work. Horrible sounds. Something's wrong. That won't work like that. Classical music is playing. That won't work like that. Classical music is playing. Here's mud in your eye. The door to the safe is bolted shut.
There's no reason to speak hatefully about my gorilla, Miss Gristle.
Can you talk? I guess not. Shucks, won't work. I'm searching for the truth. Can you help me with that? That won't work like that. That won't. Keep your chin up.
We grew up together. He's taught me all I know about nature.
But he is driving me crazy!
Admittedly.
That won't work like that. It worked. Open. What? That thing says he's firing me. The doctor's already written it in advance. The only thing missing is my last day at work.
The British fleet has arrived. Time to show the Empire what I've got in store. One more thing taken care of. Where has Amanda wandered off to now?
He was just using me. Am I really on the wrong side? Was Jack right? If Jack's still alive, I should pay him a visit. I had a sneaking suspicion where I could find him. Jack, what are you doing here?
To be honest, I don't know exactly where I am. Or when. Oh, you got me. But watch out. I'm good at running away. And I'll manage to do it again.
Jack, you're drunk.
And I've got a right to be.
Can I sit here? I'd really like to talk to you.
Under one condition. You've got to have a drink with me.
Nothing I'd rather do. Just what I need.
As you can see, my eyes have been opened at last. My whole life I've been running away from things. Because I never had a person I could really trust. And because running away once saved me when I was a little boy. And that's what gave me my fear of heights.
Yeah, you've been through a lot. Just the opposite of me.
Yes, my life has been one big chaotic mess. Debts, fears, and raving mad doctors as far as the eye can see. Speaking of which, hey, you know, somehow I'm able to look with both eyes in a different direction.
Why don't you just stick with handing over that bottle?
I'd give anything to be as smashing as the great Amanda.
What?
Shoot first, ask questions later, with everything under control no matter what.
Everything under control? Yeah, right. I'd give anything to be in your shoes for a day.
Hold on there. Are you serious about that?
Shoes? Yeah, but those socks have gotta go. Phew!
But why on earth would you want to change places with me? Tomorrow this place will be in ruins, and you'll be laughing on the winning side.
Now listen to me. I had no idea the doctor was such a son of a gun.
There was hardly any way of knowing that. What exactly did you think a henchwoman does? Sell insurance?
All I wanted was a chance to show what I can do, too. Back home on the ranch, I never got to do anything. All I ever wanted was to show the whole world what I could do on my own.
You don't have to be so hard on yourself or on others to do that.
What? What do you mean by that?
You're a wonderful, extremely talented woman. Anyone can see that.
Are you serious about that?
I swear. Listen, is there anyone you could trust more than a drunken captain watching his existence go down the drain?
You've changed somehow since the last time we saw each other.
No way. The tropical climate's to blame. It's positively horrid for my complexion.
You know what? I think you've become a real man.
Yeah.
And I find that strangely appealing.
What?
No idea.
Amanda! Breakfast! The doctor is waiting!
Go on, go! Nice butt.
Blocked. That's definitely not gonna help me. I'm afraid pockets don't come with this suit.
The fleet has arrived. Everything is ready and waiting. Speed is of the essence now. Immediately after breakfast, I shall head for my office and ring up the base. They shall give the signal to jettison the plants. The bloodbath on the British ships is going to be simply awesome. Care for another biscuit?
But Jack said the plants might multiply out of control. What happens if they eat up more than the fleet?
Don't be so squeamish, Amanda. You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. And, by the way, those aspiring greatness have no choice but to accept certain risks. I don't fancy mankind particularly, anyway. A world run by plants. What would be so bad about that? Mind you, they wouldn't bustle around selling insurance policies, and they wouldn't sue each other either.
The most they do is eat each other up.
Claptrap.
Maybe I could make that call.
Dear girl, things like that I prefer to handle myself.
Oh no, I must stop the doctor from making that call at all costs.
Indeed it is. As I've already mentioned, the fleet has arrived. Everything is
Water
ready
comes
and
out of
waiting.
there.
Speed is of the... Ah, what is that? Miss Gristle! Never mind, I'll just sit down over there. Where were we? My foes shall grovel at my feet. At last, the Queen will have to take me seriously again. And above all,
I should put on my
the
clothes
Royal
again first.
Society.
I should put on my clothes again first.
Their ignorance will cost them dearly.
Hale and hearty.
They're what?
I don't need to use it again.
Ignorance. Ignorance.
Oh, ignorance.
That's what I s...
Blocked. 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 I'm afraid pockets don't come with this suit.
Of course.
You know, Amanda, the Royal Society threw me out many, many years ago.
Hey, why did they do that?
Because they are a conceited bunch of aristocrats who like nothing more than to hear themselves talk. And whenever I spoke, they laughed.
Offers shade.
But soon I'll have the last laugh on them.
A nice place to take a rest.
wonderful
If
thought,
I didn't have
isn't
more
it?
important. It's seen better days. I should put on my clothes again first.
Well, I guess.
Hale and hearty.
I'm going to my office to ring up my secret... They, in turn, shall press the little red button. My monkeys have been airborne and circling for hours, while the British fleet is cruising around below them. For now. But not for long. Thanks to that Jack, I have finally created the ultimate killer plot.
A picture of a monkey. A picture of Amanda. A picture of the housekeeper. A gorgeous picture frame. Sorry to say the door is locked.
What? Was that a bell? If that doesn't beat home, the gorilla is the only one who could have done it. I'll twist his hairy ears, I will.
She's cleaning the steps downstairs now. I'm not going another step.
Is anybody there?
Oh no! She's coming back! The hands are missing. My knife. So that's where it is. Down there. My knife. So that's where it is. Down there. You can't be serious. Not bad. Hang on. I'm definitely not getting dressed without some privacy. Thank goodness. The wardrobe door keeps swinging shut because the wardrobe's weight makes it lean back. The wardrobe door keeps swinging shut because the wardrobe's weight makes it lean back. I feel better now. Soft. Amanda's bed. Pretty comfy. Second place at the Gorilla Beauty Contest. In case I get a headache. My knife. So that's where... That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. A thread from a mop. I can't move it. The piece of wood is loose. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work.
My monkeys are going to drop them onto the ships.
I'll take the empty watering can
Voracious
along.
plants, Jaws, will make short work of them all. Plank by plank, man by man.
But what if Jack was right and the plants do multiply out of control?
Well... Then they shall simply go on to devour Tooth Island, Ceylon, and the rest of India. From there, they will spread across Europe,
A small wood saw for garden work.
and the wind shall no doubt carry their seeds to America sooner or later.
I don't know if I really like this plan so much.
The watering can is full of water now.
Woman, whereas I am the one who draws up the plans.
But if it's true that all of
Nonsense.
mankind...
And even if, so what? That mankind, they were certainly never kind to me. Especially the pyre.
That might come in handy.
Right, the Empire. Got it.
Precisely. Perhaps I shouldn't wait any longer and head for my office. After all, the British fleet won't be long now, and my monkeys are bound to tire eventually. So perhaps we should cut our breakfast a bit short.
No, let's dawdle over a bit more breakfast.
But why? There are important things to get done.
How careless of him.
True, but this tea is so delicious.
Of course it is. Doctor... A little on the bitter side, perhaps, but who wants to be picky about that? The...
At last, I've got my knife back. Now I gotta hurry to stop the doctor from calling his base to put the monkeys in action. Sorry to say the door is locked. I've unlocked it. Nothing's happening. A beautiful fountain pen. The drawer is locked. I unlocked the drawer. This drawer is empty. And closed again. I unlocked the drawer. This might hold a secret. I unlocked the drawer. This drawer is empty and closed again. I unlocked the drawer. The drawer is already unlocked. And closed again. I've replaced Amanda with Miss Gristle and entered today as the last day of work for her. That doesn't seem to work. This might hold a secret. That's not going to work. This might hold a secret. That's not going to work. That doesn't seem to work. And closed again. It's open. A doctor's drawer can guard many a secret. A doctor's drawer. This might hold a secret. It's open. This drawer is empty. A doctor's drawer can guard many a secret. I don't think that'll work. That's not going to work. And closed again. It works. It works. It's a little boy's love letter to somebody called Vicky, signed T. It's the disappointed second try from young T because Vicky hasn't replied. Young T swears revenge on Victoria. 1 second. Queen Victoria? The headache tablet is dissolving in the water. It seems to have worked. Our greenery is back to its malevolent self again. Careful. If it were livelier, it might just tear my head off. I knew she liked apes. She left behind the little wooden head. And closed again. A small wooden head. Fits. 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 Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Nothing's I turned it sideways. I turned it sideways. I turned it sideways. I turned it sideways. That's the telephone. I must prevent the doctor from making that call. It won't budge. Uh-oh, I gotta hide.
What is going on? What? I'm being fired? But I always thought, but you said I was your best employee. Well, I suppose if I'd been given notice, I'll have to accept it. Farewell, Doctor. I shall leave with my head held high.
So, the doctor loads the little monkey airships with one cocoon apiece of those plants that will eat anything in sight when given Emerald 13. Then, the monkeys toss the cocoons onto the ships, and everything is eaten to bits. That is, if I don't put the telephone out of action first. So, the monkey pilot takes a seat in the flying gizmo. The cocoon of that plant that'll eat anything hangs underneath. As soon as the monkey receives a signal from the secret base, he jettisons the plant. But he only receives the signal when the doctor calls him from his secret base. So, the monkey pilot takes a seat in the flying gizmo. The cocoon of that plant that'll eat anything hangs underneath. As soon as the monkey receives a signal from the secret base, he jettisons the plant. But he only receives the signal when the doctor calls him from his secret base. The doctor!
What? You? I thought you were dead.
I'm working for the power company now. We were forced to disconnect your telephone due to unpaid bills.
Have you touched my telephone? You probably think you're clever. Indeed.
I'm only doing what's necessary to keep the world from facing a catastrophe.
Is that all? Then I'll go to my base in person and throw the switch myself. You can't stop me. And your parents couldn't either. Go on, Amanda. Get him.
I'm not so sure.
Ha! Typical. No sooner does the going get tough, the girl's frightened stiff. Bewitched you with those eyes of his, has he? How heartrending. I knew it. You are nothing but a useless brat.
Brat, you just went one step too far. Oh, I don't have to take this kind of crap. I quit. And you don't move one step further.
On the contrary, I shall fly my balloon to the crater and press the button myself, causing my monkeys to annihilate the fleet, and perhaps the whole world as well. If you'll excuse me.
We get along famously, don't we? Get moving! Let's tail him!
To the airfield!
The doctor's escaping in a balloon! Come on, we'll take the plane!
What kind of thing is that? And who's supposed to fly it?
Guess who?
Oh no! We're flying! These heights! I hate flying!
Pull yourself together, Jack. Look, the doctor is much faster than we are. We have to dump some ballast to pick up speed. Move it! Find something heavy and toss it out!
I'm supposed to go strolling around on this thing now?
Would you get moving?
No doubt it's pretty heavy. Sorry to say, I can't reach the restraining rope. That doesn't seem to work. Locked. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That doesn't seem to work. Locked. No doubt it's pretty heavy. It's a flight suit for monkeys. It even has an oxygen mask with tubes. It's a flight suit for monkeys. It even has an oxygen mask with tubes.
Yes, we're going faster. We're catching up to the doctor. Hey, what's going on? We're losing fuel! Jack, what exactly did you jettison?
Well, those two big things there!
Those were the fuel tanks!
How should I know?
Hurry and see if there's a reserve tank anywhere!
The tank shattered the lock on one of the hatches. That thing could be useful, but it's screwed to the landing gear. I don't think that'll work. That thing could be useful, but it's screwed to the landing gear. That could be blocked easily if I had an appropriate object. That's not going to work. Seems I need a more appropriate object. I don't think that'll work. That thing could be useful, but it's screwed to the landing gear. That thing could be useful, but it's screwed to the landing gear. Well, this one here is still tightly locked. A little flask full of gasoline. Looks as if it came from the pharmacy in the upper village. Well, this one here is still tightly locked. Not my cup of tea. That's not going to work. I can't put the stuff in without a hose or something like it. Part of the drive mechanism. Not my cup of tea. Good idea, but it doesn't seem to work that way. I can't put the stuff in without a hose or something like it. I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. That's not going to work. I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. Hey, that's it. That should work. I've refilled the fuel!
Great! We're going faster again!
That would be ridiculous. Go on, Jerry. Give it to them.
Amanda, we've got company.
The wing is torn! Get rid of that guy!
That doesn't seem to work. That's not going to work. He's taking the wing apart. I've got to chase him off. He's taking the wing apart. I've got to chase him off. I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. That's not going to work. A small stowage space. Well, this one here is still tightly locked. That's not going to work. Well, this one here is still tightly locked.
Gotcha!
Ah! I can't see a thing anymore! Get it away from me! Get it away!
That's not going to work.
Everything's up to snuff again.
Oh no! Now the engine's on fire and the elevator's torn!
What?
Jack, you have to fix the elevator!
Well, this one here is still tightly locked. I don't believe for a second that we're gonna manage a clean landing in this thing anyway. That's not going to work. That doesn't seem to work. That could be blocked easily if I had an appropriate object. Unfortunately, this thick tube's not getting me anywhere either. I've got to find another one. That's not going to work. 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 That doesn't seem to work. Unfortunately, this thick tube's not getting me anywhere either. I've got to find another one. That's not going to work. That could be blocked easily if I had an appropriate I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. That's not going to work. I don't believe for a second that we're going to manage a clean landing in this thing anyway. I don't believe for a second that we're going to manage a clean landing in this thing anyway. That's not going to work.
Jack, you have to fix the elevator!
Unfortunately, this thick tube's not getting me anywhere either. I've got to find another one. Unfortunately, this thick tube's not getting me anywhere either. I've got to find another one. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. That's not going to work. I don't think that'll work. Unfortunately, this thick tube's not getting me anywhere either. I've got to find another one. I don't think that'll work. That's not going to work. The rope holds the suit in place. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. Young T swears revenge on Victoria. 1 second. Queen Victoria? Locked. It's a flight suit for monkeys. It even has an oxygen mask with tubes.
Yes, we're going faster. We're catching up to the doctor. Hey, what's going on? We're losing fuel! Jack, what exactly did you jettison?
Well, those two big things there.
Those were the fuel tanks.
Well, how should I know?
Hurry and see if there's a reserve tank anywhere.
The tank shattered the lock on one of the hatches. Well, this one here is still tightly locked. A handwritten manual. Unfortunately, I can't make heads or tails of it. Hey, that's it. That should work.
I've refilled the fuel.
Great, we're going faster again.
That would be ridiculous. Go on, Jerry. Give it to them.
Amanda, we've got company.
The wing is torn. Get rid of that guy.
Gotcha.
Ah, I can't see a thing anymore. Get it away from me. Get it away.
I should take a closer look. I should take a closer look.
Everything's up to snuff again.
Oh no! Now the engine's on fire and the elevator's torn!
What?
Jack, you have to fix the elevator!
Guess it works like it would on my ship. That could be blocked easily if I had an appropriate object. I don't believe for a second that we're gonna manage a clean landing in this thing anyway. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. That's not a handwritten manual. Unfortunately, I can't make heads or... That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. The technology is hidden underneath.
Jack, you have to fix the elevator!
Unfortunately, this thick tube's not getting me anywhere either. I've got to find another one.
have to fix the elevator!
That's not going to work. Guess it works like it would on my ship, the cable to the red telephone. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. That's not going to work. Seems to have something to do with altitude. That could be blocked easily if I had an appropriate object. Fits, but I still need a solid bar or something to get it really tight. That's not going to work. I don't think that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. Oh, what the... Oh no! Amanda! Amanda! Oh.
Finally awake? The water's so refreshing. You should give it a try.
Phew. For a second there, I thought you'd...
Flown the coop? I simply had to make use of the time while you were sleeping. I was covered in motor oil from head to toe. Our airplane broke in two and crashed.
Where in blazes have we landed? On a remote island?
I'd say it's more like we found the doctor's secret base. Gets your nerves tingling, doesn't it?
What do we do if he's already sent the signal to the monkeys?
I don't think he's already contacted the monkeys. You see, I had a few chances to take a quick look at his files. He has to have electricity to communicate with the pilots. That power is generated by huge wind turbines. Now, do you see huge wind turbines anywhere?
No.
There you go. As long as we don't see wind turbines, we've got time to stop him.
Then I'll start searching for the entrance to his headquarters. That wimp's not getting away from me again.
And I'll go see if I can still salvage a few useful parts from this wreckage. I mean, with my kind of technical knowledge, I should be able to whip up something usable here. Although, my rifle's fit for the junk pile. Here, check it out.
That thing is washed up.
I don't think we'll be able to repair the airplane.
Wouldn't you like to go swimming again?
Glad to, but not until we've achieved our goal.
Pity.
I'm going to keep looking for the doctor.
Good luck.
If it wasn't broken, you could use it to find the way. If it wasn't broken, you could use it to find the way. An old Indian sanctuary. Those plants have no humor at all. A lake inside the crater. According to Amanda, the water at the edge is pretty refreshing.
What do you know? Jack, is that you? Hello, Jack. Take a look at this mess. Some crazy fool has zoomed a flying crate into our secret mountain.
Those things in the air shall be the death of us all someday.
Down with high tech, and I mean it. Whoever it was destroyed the ritual wedding path. Look, everything's full of water. My family is stranded down there. There hasn't been one good omen for my wedding yet. Jack, dear, I know it's asking a lot, but we've known each other for so long, and would you maybe help me one more time? It means so much to me to marry my one and only. Here where at least nature is still unspoiled.
Sure thing. I'd do anything for old friends.
Oh, thanks a lot, Jack. They're trapped at the foot of the stairway because the wreckage has changed the river's course.
The course before our aircraft got everything all mixed up. If the water flows out here, the entrance to the crater isn't blocked. So here's where the tail crashed. With a bit of brains and skill, the rudder mechanism can be fixed. I'm not gonna run away this time. An old tree, hollow, rotten, and about to fall over. That doesn't seem to work. That must have happened when we crashed. An old tree, hollow, rotten, and about to fall over. I don't think that the rifle won't get me anywhere right now. After all, it's busted. But that doesn't seem to work. The rifle won't get me a long piece of thread. I don't think that the rifle won't get me anywhere right now. How nice of Amanda to give me her broken rifle. That doesn't seem to work. That's not going to work. Hey, aren't you the little fellow from that bicycling hut in the jungle? You know, this business about the meat-eating plant was merely a small misunderstanding.
Do we want to make friends again?
Ouch! A lake inside the crater. According to Amanda, the water at the edge is pretty refreshing. Looks dangerous. Looks dangerous. Oh no! So this is your grand campaign against the doctor?
Well, there have been certain launching problems.
Maybe you'd be better off helping me instead. I'm the one who's chalked up some success, not you.
I'm not going to undertake anything before I've been given a refreshing cold beer.
What the blazes? A nearly inexhaustible supply. Aha! Here's where the doctor's balloon landed. Like that arrow gizmo. Flying's for the birds. I've got to hunt down the doctor. Luckily, no one's here to get in my way.
Sorry, no cigar. Need a few rounds to warm up, do ya?
A metal ramp, not lowered, unfortunately. Otherwise, I could probably keep going here. I could make out a strange stone behind it. Right. Now I can use the stone road sign. That doesn't seem to work. Now I can use the bamboo pole as a lever. The rudder is moving. The rudder is moving. The rudder is moving. This area is dry. So, the beer's in place. No! Now the beer has floated away. I should have fixed it in place. The rudder is moving. Blocked. A nearly inexhaustible supply. I don't think that'll work. So, the beer's in place. Fits. The beer is ice cold. The rudder is moving. An old tree, hollow, rotten, and about to fall over.
Thank you for the delicious beer.
What now?
Now, let me finish my beer in peace and stop blocking my sunlight.
Fair enough.
Till then, as they say. Thank you for the...
What now?
Now, let me
Okay, I've had it, you cut-rate parody of an agent.
Parody of a royal agent, if you don't mind.
Enough of your quips. I demand your utmost support.
Support? Well, might that be with respect to strategy?
Help is called for right now, and you're gonna do it in every conceivable way.
All right, all right. You're the boss, Mr. Keane. Happy now?
Nope, I haven't had any help from you yet.
Fine and dandy. Let's see what I still have left. Here, take this supremely useful agent's comb. You can use it as a miniature saw.
Miniature saw?
Terribly clever, isn't it? The only drawback is when someone tries to comb their hair with it by accident.
Very impressive. Anything else?
Well, if you don't tell anyone, I'll even give you my elastic belly-flattening belt.
Belly-flattening what?
This splendid invention is something I utilize to impress the ladies. Worn invisibly, it helps to make the belly's mass appear to be less spacious than it actually is. Besides that, it's also elastic up to a point. Perhaps it might come in handy sometime.
Well, it's certainly worth a try.
And, Mr. Keane...
What is it now?
If you would be so kind as to inform me if you do get your hands on the doctor. If I have absolutely nothing to do with putting him behind bars, I shall most certainly be fired.
Well...
And the Secret Service is all I've got. I never learned anything decent.
I'll see what can be done about that.
Good luck, Mr. Keane. The Empire is relying on you.
Well, well. Just like that. An old tree, hollow, rotten, and the tree has fallen.
What's this? The water has dried up.
At last, the wedding is going to take place.
At last, welcome, my dear wedding couple, to our unspoiled sanctuary.
Ooh!
Oh. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, what's happened? Who desecrated our sanctuary with that equipment? Who would do something like that? You've come a long way, Jack. I'm proud of you. How did you ever manage to make your way into the doctor's mansion?
Old mariner's secret. Nothing for landlubbers.
Okay, whatever.
I need help to defeat the doctor.
An old remedy exists with which the meat-eating plants of Tooth Island can be vanquished. However, I can only entrust it to you if you prove to the village the doctor is the mastermind behind all this.
But you already know that. Can't you just tell them?
They must see it with their own eyes. You need to publicly expose the doctor so everyone can see who it was who desecrated the sanctuary. Only then will I be able to help you any further. Good luck.
There he is! But the people living in the village can't see him from down there because the window's blocked. A pile of rocks. I should attach it somewhere else. If I want to catapult the coconut using the belt, then I should attach this first, somewhere. If I want to catapult the coconut using the belt, that's not going to work. That doesn't seem to work. If I want to catapult the coconut, that's not going to work. I should attach it somewhere else. Ancient Indian stone masonry art. I've built a catapult. Though there is a lot of pep behind it, the direction's not quite right yet. Fits.
Uh-oh.
What? That's the doctor sitting there.
He's desecrated the sanctuary.
And we always thought he was our friend.
Behind the rear wall of the sacred temple, he's transformed the Vishnu crater into a factory and commands his monkey monsters from there.
But how is there any way for us to know that?
Well, his donations were always rather generous.
Someone has to stop him.
A practical tool you can definitely use to get into all kinds of mischief.
Jack, I am really impressed by your achievement.
Achievement? The doctor's gonna press the red button any second now.
True, but you can still prevent that and save us all.
Thanks for your faith in me.
Don't call it trust. Call it the hope of the desperate, clutching at straws. Grasping.
All right, I got it. Now that you've seen the doctor is the villain here, will you help me now?
Fine. I am going to reveal an ancient secret to you. Our remedy for dealing with the meat-eating plants.
Great. You've got a special poison or something?
I thought you'd learn something, Jack. We venerate those plants as sacred beings with whom we live in harmony. I now present you with the ancient artifact we use to calm the plants whenever the need arises. And as tradition demands, you'll have to find out the rest on your own. Take the sacred shape of bone. And now, make yourself useful. Time has taken wing, like a cherry blossom afloat on the last breath of passing spring.
Very poetic.
I've been practicing a while.
A tree whose resin is used to make rubber. Rubber is oozing out of the bark. I've produced a few fabulous rubber bones. The plant gnaws on the rubber bone. That's not going to work. The plant gnaws on the rubber. The villagers' tried and true way to calm down the plants. The plant gnaws on the rubber bone. With the right tool, that door might be able to be opened. The lockpick doesn't fit here. With the right tool, that door might be able to be opened. With the right tool, that door might be able to be opened. My technical savvy doesn't seem to make the grade. What the blazes are you supposed to do with this thing? Locked.
Look, the wind turbines are on.
Does that mean the doctor has power now?
I think so. Like it or not, power is accumulating.
So he can have them jettison the killer plants?
Yes, as soon as it reaches full power.
Then we should hurry.
No doubt about it.
I need your technical expertise.
What do you mean?
There's a door I can't open.
Piece of cake. I'm a master at opening doors. Lead me to it. Strange. I'm sure I cracked open the mechanism, but the door is still locked despite that. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Welcome to my humble abode.
You sure startled me.
Do we finally want to put the doctor behind bars, or do I have to carry you across the threshold now?
In this case, I'll decide clearly in favor of the doctor.
I knew you were coming.
Why are you still here if you knew we were coming?
Because you can't stop me anyway. All I need to do is push this button as soon as the power has recharged.
Huh. We'll have you under wraps long before the power has been recharged.
There is another power source, Jack, you fool. Thus, excuse me.
We're trapped. And now he's off to recharge his transmitter.
So what does that teach us? Less talk, strike sooner.
Don't worry. In a second, we'll be...
A bomb! Jack, he threw
Thanks,
a bomb
Amanda.
in here!
I'm not as stupid as I look.
We have to do something!
Wires are lying exposed here. Live wire. The panel has been short-circuited.
Not bad, Jack.
Thanks.
Now how do we get out of here? The doctor's going to recharge the transmitter somewhere else.
Not if we can prevent it.
But we can't prevent it. We're locked in.
I sense negative vibrations, Amanda.
That probably comes more from the charged circuits than from me. Come on, we've got to think of something.
I'd better not play around with this.
Time to shift into overdrive.
Stay right where you are.
Where is everybody? Amanda? Doctor?
Power! I need power!
And why in blazes is everything so blasted high again up here? It says 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. That's not going to work. Good. The hatch is opened. A casing for a pretty large fuse.
So you finally got here. The doctor got away from me. He ran through the doorway down there and bolted it shut.
He was faster than you? In spite of his runty legs?
Very funny. He knows this place inside and out.
So, what do we do now?
If we can't open the door, then we'll have to find another way.
Where in the blazes is the doctor headed?
He did say something about a second power source. Not only that, his transmitter works better when it's higher up. In other words, closer to the balloons. So we should look for him up above.
Jeepers creepers. In other words, even higher up?
And I'll make sure that he doesn't get away from us in this direction.
A sturdy metal brake pad. It's probably used when the balloons take off or land. A stick with thread wrapped around it. Might come in handy sometime. A lovely copper clothes hanger. It's been locked using a sophisticated mechanism. You probably need to know some kind of code. Look at that. He seems to have slept through the monkey army's big takeoff.
That little guy cleared the way for us. Let's get to it.
And off she goes again.
There he is!
Oh no! Is there some way he's already activated the transmitter?
No, you fried the circuit when you activated the alarm.
Then let's grab him.
Precisely. All I have to do is open this door.
Well then, get to it!
But we still have a problem. I need power again to open the door. And I think I know how to get it.
But...
Here's the thing. If we have electricity to open this door, then the doctor regains power to activate his transmitter.
Oh. Couldn't we produce just a teeny-weeny bit of electricity? Just for the door?
Jack, you really don't have the slightest idea of how electricity works, do you?
We've gotta risk it.
All right, help me repair this. I need a new coil.
I've improvised a kind of coil.
Perfect. It fits. But you should find yourself some kind of weapon before I open the door.
Any idea how? I hardly think he'll get the willies when he sees my pocket knife.
Try thinking of something. A few precious seconds are all we need. As soon as I switch on the power, he'll be able to use his transmitter.
Stop, you madman! This is the end of the line!
What are you going to stop me with? With that broken rifle, perhaps? Ha! You'll have to come up with something better than that. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a world to rule.
You moron! He's all set up like a sitting duck and you maced him!
Oh, all right. I guess I'll have to give up then.
Hold on, Mr. Keane. I've got everything under control. I'm hurrying to the rescue.
Please don't.
I never would have thought I'd be so pleased about the vampire!
Don't kick! Ouch!
Take care, you bunch of losers!
Come on, Jack. You can do it. Don't let him escape, darn it.
Give up! We've got you surrounded!
Higher! Higher! To make really sure that the signal reaches the monkeys when I push the button. I shall not make any more mistakes in my moment of triumph!
Jack, he hasn't pressed the trigger mechanism yet. The bombs haven't been jettisoned.
The world hasn't gone under yet?
He's still waiting for something. We have to take advantage of that.
Higher! Just a little bit higher! Then it's time for the red button and the downfall of the fire!
Could be important. It won't budge. Could the handle be missing? That should work. It's open. That could be important later. It's burning. The fire could still come in handy. Better not touch. Could be hot. It fits, but something's still missing. Hey, that's it.
He's still waiting for something. We have to take advantage of that. He's still
Then we
waiting
should
for
hurry.
something. We have to take
That's
advantage of that.
not going to work. I should try doing it differently.
Don't swing the rudder around! No!
Amanda! Where have you gone off to?
I'm hanging down here on the rudder. Help me! I can't hold on much longer.
Oh no! The doctor's firing a flare gun.
A bag filled with rocket flares.
Wow!
Not bad. It works. I've taken it. That's not going to work.
Let's get to it.
Did I already mention that I have a certain problem with heights? I think I can climb up there. I think I can climb up there.
Ha! You are not getting up here.
The arm of the monkey figurehead is broken off. That might come in handy. I don't think that'll work. Good idea, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Good idea, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Good idea, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Fits.
Rats, the rockets are empty.
I suppose that was it then. Oops.
You've saved the Empire! We owe each and every one of you a great debt of thanks. How did you manage to do it again this time, Agent Montgomery?
Pshaw, you haven't seen anything yet. You know, when I'm left to my own devices, I simply can't help being at my best.
Manifest gratitude, and an ample reward await you in England. Please, follow me aboard my ship, the vessel that you've saved. Our captains are deeply indebted to you.
Speaking of captains, whatever happened to that young daredevil, Mr. Keane?
He wasn't eaten by one of those plants, was he? After all this, that would be a crying shame.
Oh no, I'd say it's more like he's busy doing something else at the moment. This time, his reward was more of the ideal kind.
That nearly went wrong, but we did it.
All this trouble, for what? We're drifting off into the sunset on this wooden thing.
Leave everything to me. I'd get us to England if all we had was a little piece of wreckage to sail with.
Jack,
What?
this is a small piece of wreckage.
Which reminds me, I'll definitely demand a new ship from the Queen no matter what.
If she lets you in at all.
A big ship with 13 decks.
13? Doesn't that bring bad luck?
That just depends on which deck you gotta work on. Now you just lean back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Jack,
Yes?
hands off.
Sorry.
I'll open that by myself.
Always proving your mettle, huh?
These metal zippers are pretty dangerous.
I love danger.
Prove it.
Help a former sea captain who's lost his ship.
I told you so.
Yes, yes, I know.
And I hereby pronounce you man and wife.
Who's got the rings? Do you have the rings? I don't have any rings.
Rings? I can't remember any rings. And just who are you anyway? It was a joke.
Hey, how come nobody's singing and dancing?
Hey, you said I'd have a 2-year guarantee.
Hello. How was I supposed to know that you'd survive after using that stuff?
I want the hat.
No.
I want the whip.
No.
Then at least the black bra that Amanda tried on.
Already sold on tibet.com.
Blast it all. One second. I'm standing in the middle of an object again.
Caught.
It's the wrong way round. It's still the wrong way round. Come on, it can't be that difficult. X, Y, Z.
Well, in one 3D program we have, Y points upwards. In the other one, Z points upwards.
And could I please have a coffee? I've seen enough tea to last me ages.